Okay, so since I did a really extensive routine last night, my skin feels great this morning waking up, so I'm going to focus on not stripping it any more than I need to. I do wash my face in the morning with typical cleansers, a gel or a cream, but this morning I opted to do a Bioderma Micellar water cleanse. Directly after the Bioderma, I went ahead and sprayed Kiehl's Cactus Flower and Tibetan Ginseng Hydrating Mist. I love this particular mist because it is super hydrating onto the skin. It does not leave a residue. It absorbs quickly. It works well with other products. It doesn't feel very heavy on the skin, but it is something that really penetrates and gives great hydration throughout the day. Some of my favorite ingredients that Kiehl's puts in this particular product are the cactus flower, which is rich in amino acids, and the Tibetan ginseng is supposed to result in a more youthful appearance. I don't know how scientific that is. That is what Kiehl says on their site. Do I feel like it makes me look a lot younger? I don't know. But I do like that it is rich in vitamin B. I love the amino acids in there, and it is great for sensitive and combination skin. Once I liberally applied the hydrating mist, I went ahead and did the eye mask. Now this is the Sephora collection brand, and it is the Algae eye mask. I am pleasantly surprised with how well I thought that these pads performed. It was the first time that I had ever tried any kind of Sephora brand skincare product. I wanted to go really slow into this process because I'm really curious about the Sephora collection brand skincare products. So I figured, let me just try the eye mask and see where that takes me. Even though it's a very delicate area and it could be a big risk, I had high hopes, and I'm glad that it worked out. I went ahead and I went back to my desk to go work for a little bit, and I was out and about and in the house, and they didn't fall anywhere. So that's a big factor for me as well. Whether or not I'm going to repurchase something like a mask is if it stays in place on the face. So if the mask can be able to move with me, I love it for that reason as well. I left it on for about 20 minutes. It says about 15. I lost track of time there, and that was okay. It dried, but didn't dry out. I will also say this other thing. These particular algae eye masks, what drew me to them, because there's tons of packages in Sephora, was that it was saying that it would tone and define and brighten the under eye area. Once I took the eye mask off, I definitely saw a bit of a difference, and that made me really happy. It gives me great confidence to continue to invest in those particular products, and I think if you say something, the product should do it. So from eyes, I went directly back into the skin, and I went ahead and used my favorite daytime serum, which is the Caudalie Vinoperfect Radiance Serum. It absorbs quickly, it's non-irritating, it's non-greasy, it works well with other products, it doesn't distract from the overall routine. It's supposed to boost radiance and lighten dark spots. I cannot attest to the pigmentation claims that they make about it lightening dark spots. I also don't use this very consistently day and night. I use it just in the morning, and I mix it. You can mix it, and I don't think that that would take away from it, maybe clearing up any dark spots, but I will just talk to the brightness and radiance factor, and I think it does a beautiful job about that. Back to the eyes, we're going to go ahead and use the Skyn Iceland Under Eye Illuminator. My fave ingredients for this particular under eye illuminator is the actual icy pearl pigments. It reflects the light away from my under eyes. Does it cover the bags, and does it sort of hide the redness or the veins? No, but it'll reflect that away, and I really like that. There's also hyaluronic acid for moisture. Again, we did an under eye mask earlier, and so it helps when I put this illuminator on top. It'd also be fair for me to say that if you are going to use this particular illuminator, I put an actual under eye cream or do a mask like I did to ensure that you have extra moisture under there. Because while they say there's hyaluronic acid in there, I've never experienced that degree of moisture using this product on its own. I've always coupled it with another eye cream. So to tie everything together and to lock everything in, I went ahead and used Shiseido's Benefiance NutriPerfect Day Cream. The pros: I love it because it's non-irritating. I love that it is super emollient. I love that it has SPF in it. Even though I don't fall in the direct categories this particular product targets, I love using it for those particular reasons. Now, the cons. And they're only cons because of preference. Because it's super emollient, it ends up looking very greasy. It does not absorb very quickly. It has a perfume scent in it. It does go away, but I wish they would get rid of that. I wish they would amp up the SPF in here. There's only SPF of 18, and I just feel like whoever is using this, specifically if it's supposed to be targeted to mature skin, they should really amp up that SPF in there. I think at least it should be 20 or 25. That would really make me happy, but I do like double duty moisturizer. So I'm glad that the SPF is in there. Thank you so much for stopping by. Do not forget to subscribe and comment. Ask any questions below, and I will leave all the products in the description box. And I will see you in my next Skincare Sunday.